What's happening, traders? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the next day in the Top Step Trading Challenge. Now, we've got something lining up on the British Pound futures, so we're going to jump over to the charts and see what's going on. Okay, so what we've got going on, I've marked this out. We haven't entered the trade yet, but basically we have the pound futures here, and we've been in a relatively strong downtrend all of today. Okay, we are looking now for this candle to break out the low here. Now you can see that we have very equal lows. Okay, we've just literally bounced off and rejected. What we have got though is a obvious downward trend today, but also a overall downward trend. Okay, we had a sort of a turnaround of the trend recently, and now we've been trending down. Currently, we have points of interest down here. We probably have order blocks down here with after this huge push up. If we go to the 1 hour, you can see we've got a nice push up here, which kind of broke a bit of structure, but let's see. But really, pretty simple stuff, really. I'm just looking for price to continue down a little bit more, as it has been with a price action setup. Now, if you're new to the channel, a price action setup for me is a bearish candle, okay, depending on the direction, but we're going selling here. A bearish candle, a then indecision candle, which is closed bullish, okay. You can see here we tried to push up, we couldn't do it, closed bullish, so it's white rather than blue. And then the next candle needs to respect the previous candle's high and then break out of the low. Now we've only got 6 minutes and nearly just under 7 minutes left on this candle. But basically I want to see if this can flip bullish and break out of the low, showing that we still want to push down because we respected the high and the momentum is still continuing down. Now we did actually have a similar setup here, which actually would have worked out in the long run, but didn't work out immediately. You can see we had a bearish move, that bullish candle, and then we broke out the low and we had a movement down. Now, obviously, because we're trading top step, I don't need huge amounts of movements to get what I want. If we do enter this trade, let's say, and we get to our full TP, with we can have maximum on the 50k 5 contracts. That's $437.50. I'm looking to make around $200 or so on this trade, which would be great. That would be great. So we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens. I could set a sell stop, but I don't want to get tagged in too early, so I'm going to try and enter this manually, but we shall see. So I'll be back in a bit with the result of either an entry or not. Okay, guys, so we haven't got that break yet. Still waiting. Okay, we haven't got that break yet. We've only got 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the candle. Even if we do get the break now, we can still take it. I have also noticed that on the 1 hour, although now actually this candle's flipped bearish, it did have that bullish closure potential, which would have been the same setup on the 30 minutes. So let's see. This area is holding, but we'll just have to be patient and see what we get. Okay, guys, and I just managed to get that in there. We have now entered the trade. You see we had the breakout there, which is great. Not the biggest push down. Normally I'd like to see this happen early on in the candle for a price to get a reaction down, but with just the overall downward trend of this, and we've got wick fills down here, and if we go down to lower time frames, let's see if we've got any fair value gaps ahead. I think we probably do. Yeah, we got an extreme one down here, which is at the bottom of the demand zone. So I feel that price is probably going to, if we're going to react off the demand zone and change direction, we're probably going to come down and visit that area before we move down. Now I'm going to be looking for full TPs, about $350. I may look to manage that. If we get above $200 and everything's looking to slow down, I may just take the profit there. So let's see how it goes, and I'll come back in a minute. Okay, and just quickly, guys, we just pushed down to some nice profit there. I have just moved the stop loss a bit above the 5-minute candle, which broke the low of the candle that we wanted. So that has given us a nice about 1 to 2, probably, yeah, exactly 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. We're now pushing down $100 in profit, which is fantastic. So could potentially look for price to go to stop loss to go to break even in a moment, but this is getting a nice amount of volume, and it's looking good. Looking good. You know what? Stop loss to break even now. and we're a risk-free trade. So that's brought down stop loss. Sorry, the stop loss is brought to break even now. It's going to be a risk-free trade. If we do go up and get broken out, fine. We didn't lose anything, but we had the chance to gain. So we'll let this run, and I'll come back with an update in a minute. Okay, guys, we've had a really nice push down. We did just get to $200 there. I was about to click close out, which I wish I had for that 200. We have a pullback now. Sorry, I'm just eating some food because it's lunchtime and I'm about to start a stream. But if we can get back down here, I'm probably going to close out. So I'm going to bring that to there. That's going to be $200, and I'd rather take that than nothing, basically. So let's see how it goes. You know what, guys? Just coming back on here. I'm going to start the stream in a second. I'm going to close this out for 175 profit. Ah, I just dipped back up. Maybe we caught 175 there. I saw it go back down. Did that work out to be 175? Yes, it would have. It would have been, I think, 175 there. I'll just double check that. Can't remember if it dipped back up, or I saw it dip back down. So maybe we closed out for 175, or maybe we closed out for 150. Either way, happy with that. There's an extra 150 onto the account, and a nice little trade there. We didn't follow it all the way through, but I was quite happy with that 150. We can always look for another opportunity today, but we had that nice push down after that breakout of the low there. So super cool trade. Very happy with that. I'm going to leave the video here because I'm about to start a stream. So you're probably not going to catch this because this will be a few days later, but keep an eye out for the streams. We're doing them much more regularly these days. And obviously, I thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for you guys for the support. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we're getting that push down now. We could have closed out for 200, but hey, we got what we wanted, and we're happy with that. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next one. Peace.